Welcome back to Bad Decisionz. It's Kamari.
And it's Jocelyn.
Alright. And today we're going to be talking about Freaknik. The documentary is coming out on Hulu. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everything's been having a discussion about it. So we wanted to, talk about it and give our opinions on it. So first we want to get into our segment, what bad decisions have you made? So we're going to go over to Jocelyn, who's going to talk about her bad decision.
Yes, so this is probably the worst thing you could do as a woman. One of the worst bad decisions you could ever make, or worst decisions you could ever make, is to go to a party without a purse. Because as a tomboy, I don't even like purses for real. I actually grew to like them though, because going to a party and not having a purse is crazy, because then you carrying everything in your hands, like your phone, your keys, your AirPods, your lip gloss, whatever else you may have, and carrying all of that in your hand is crazy.
No, it really is.
Especially at a party, like,
You don't want to wear a book bag. A book bag is just ugly, and you don't want to wear that. So yeah, there's been times where I was like wearing a dress or something, and I gotta hold my AirPods, my lip gloss, my keys, my ID. Like, it's just endless stuff. So it's like having a purse is kind of a necessity nowadays, because it's like some things you can't wear a book bag to, other things you can't. So.
Yeah, nah, to be honest, I used to really wear a book bag to everything. Not the parties though, but like to go out and stuff. Like really be.
It was either that or my Adidas fanny pack.
At a party is crazy. Like I'm trying to think if I
Remember when I brought that big ass white purse to that party?
Which one?
And I hated it.
When
we went to the Scram. The
the
P-Valley shit, and I wore that big ass white purse.
I mean,
it was so uncomfortable.
Though. You didn't have a choice. You didn't have another purse.
I know.
I have a purse at the time.
And I don't know if y'all do this, but I'll try to find someone who got a big ass purse too to like justify my feelings, so I don't feel bad. And I didn't find nobody. It just every small purse made me feel worse.
Oh my god.
No, for real.
Yeah, but having a nice little purse.
Yeah, just invest in one. Or a fanny pack, but I don't really like those no more. But something small so that you're able to carry your things and you don't have to worry about holding them. Because even having them in your pockets is hard. Like, I'd be scared somebody gonna rob me and take my phone if I have it in my back pocket. So it's just like, your pockets ain't enough too sometimes. You look stupid with these bulging fucking pockets. You got your AirPods and your fucking lip gloss in one, your keys in another. You look stupid. Yeah,
it just be looking a hot mess for real. So no.
No, for real.
Purse is good. Plus, to be honest, now that like I started going to concerts and stuff, and certain like events, you can't have a big old purse. Like you have to have a really small one. It was so annoying because I remember at points in time where I didn't have a really small purse, and so I couldn't even really take nothing with me but my phone and maybe anything else important that I had, because I didn't have a purse to like even take with me to go there, because if it was too big, they was not letting you through with it.
Remember the Mariah the Scientist concert? Didn't I have to pay for that shit? Yeah, I think it was like $10, $15. It was something. Crazy. They had to hold my bag at the Mariah the Scientist concert. It was too big.
Yeah.
Lord.
No, but then, what did you have? Was it a book bag? I think it was.
Knowing me, it probably no.
It wasn't. Or did you?
No, I wore a dress. Remember?
You did wear a dress.
I wore a dress. I wouldn't have worn a book bag. I think it was my black purse that I had at the time. Cause remember, I wouldn't wear a book bag with a dress.
But you was out all day that day, remember? So I don't know, but I think you're right. You probably had a purse. You wasn't?
No.
Cause you had to come to the city, remember?
Oh, I was with so and so that day. I was with so and so that day.
Oh,
did. That was the day I was with. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was with him that day, and then he dropped me off like all the way, like not a block, but like a few walking seconds from your house, because he couldn't drop me out because the construction right there. He couldn't drop me off, so he dropped me off like in the beginning. But that is exact. I was with him that day.
That's new to me, because I'm actually shook right now.
I know. It's new stuff that come out every day about us. But yeah, I was with him that day. Yeah, because remember Because what dress did I wear?
I think it was a brown one, but I could
wore
be wrong. I remember he had the little like slipper. Did I wear that shoes? Like they weren't sandals. They were like sandals,
what you're talking about. Then
I think
I had a purse.
Okay, because you had the brown dress.
Yeah, I had the black purse with me.
Okay.
It was like brownish, like a light, like this complexion. Yeah. Because remember those pictures I showed you in the dress? That was, and we went out to eat. Yeah, that was the day that we went, and then
No, because what? We could have took us.
I don't even know what I was thinking. To be honest with you.
To be honest, I wouldn't.
Because I know how he is.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't even want to like bother him about it.
But that's crazy. You definitely lied to me.
I did?
Yes, you definitely
I most definitely probably did.
Yes, you definitely lied to me because I remember you saying that she was going to come to the city early or something like that. So that you
I probably did lie. Most likely. That sounds like a horrible friend, y'all. It's not that bad, okay? I lied a little bit because I had a situationship. And I wanted
a little
to keep
bit.
It
she
on
was
the low.
lying that whole time.
Okay,
them whole
and I
few
wanted
months.
to keep the
and
situationship.
But I knew.
I wanted to. She knew in the back of her mind, but she ain't know until I told her. But I had a situationship going on. I just didn't want anyone to know. So, the other one found out because he just nosy. But yeah,
that's crazy.
That's what happened. It'll probably even 10 years later. You'll be like,
find this shit
what?
out.
You just gonna find this stuff out.
Because
the thing is, I forgot about most of it. So when I say it, I just be like, oh, I didn't forgot. Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you.
Just making sure.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so getting into Freaknik and everything like that, basically, Jocelyn's got it. She's gonna do it, you guys, not me.
So, going into our topic today, which is Freaknik. To start off, pretty much what it is for the folks that don't know, it's just like a big ass party during spring break. To my knowledge, it originated in Atlanta, and it kind of just started off because some folks didn't go back home from school, like from college during spring break, so they decided to throw one big ass party. And after that, it was just kind of tradition for spring break. So folks would from local schools would pull up, out of state. Like I saw this one video, some girl, she was from like Indianapolis. Dude who was like talking to her was from New York. I'm like, y'all just coming from everywhere. But yeah, so folks was really just going just to go. It was just kind of a thing, especially for HBCUs. It's like a HBCU
especially
thing.
Clark Atlanta, Spelman, Morehouse, all them being right there.
Yeah.
That was instant fun. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, damn. Okay, I got it. So, we are excited for this Hulu documentary because some of y'all uncles and aunties,
y'all
mamas, everybody getting exposed. Your uncle might be a Freaknik essayer, okay? He might be, your auntie might have been the one with her butt cheeks spread apart, and she's the definition of my coochie pink, my booty hole brown, because she had they didn't spread her stuff eagle style.
It was like five
it was
of
bad.
them too.
It was 5 of them crowding around her, taking the damn picture.
It was crazy.
I'm just like, Lord, you got these niggas with I'm talking about fuck a vlog, a big ass camera, holding it and shit. I mean, it just was really wild. And for a lot of people, it was a fun time. They got to have fun, be with their friends and stuff like that. But unfortunately for some, a lot, to be honest, they were assaulted by a lot of the men there, weren't treated, properly and everything like that. And just to hear some of the men speak about women and the clothing they wear and depicting on the clothing, you can, get grabbed this way or grabbed that way if you're wearing something that's really, revealing and stuff like that, which is like really messed up. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I've been seeing a lot just by going through. It's over here, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something that I've been seeing a lot just by looking through everything. Like, it's folks mamas and aunties is scared right now. It's scared.
They shivering in their boots. They hoping this footage don't get out. And it's getting out, and I can't wait to see it.
I need to see.
No, for real, because it's really wild.
Cause one thing is, like, folks really be talking about you guys are so vulgar and y'all be dressing all types of crazy. Y'all music is crazy. Why you listening to that whole time? That's what y'all be doing.
You was out here with your ass spread out and your booty hole shown. And it's this one joint. Did you see the Kanye West one?
Oh yeah.
Shawty was just twerking and got up. I know she was embarrassed.
It's just like
a lot of it was just embarrassing.
I don't know. Folks was on some crazy stuff. Kanye was not fazed by it though.
No, at all. It looked lit. I mean, I would have. I don't even know if I would have wanted to go, but it's 50-50 for me. I would want to go just to experience it, and the weed. I want to see how the weed was back in the day, and to experience it. If I have the knowledge that I have now, like going back. Like, say for example, if we was able to go to a Freaknik now as us now, but just back then, I would know, okay, they was on some wild shit. Like, I would dress accordingly. Like, I would probably wear like a nice little pants, an upper suit or something, like, not a suit, but like pants, a nice little shirt, or maybe a little crop top, something like that. But if I didn't have any knowledge of it and I was just around that time and stuff like that, then I don't know. It's hard. I probably would go. But then I probably wouldn't. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know, because one thing is, I don't know, I feel like it's fucked up to like have to really be cautious about what I would want to wear just because of the stuff that was happening at the time. Because like, why I have to dress a certain way just for something not to happen to me?
Exactly.
Just because at the time men had the mentality that, oh, well, if you wearing revealing clothes or you showing your ass, I'm gonna grab it. Like, and I seen someone say that in one of the little documentary videos.
There was a few videos of like, and these are like Greek people too. They're like the Qs and stuff like that. Was one man, he was saying like, I'm not one of them people who be out there doing that. But if you got on this and these short shorts and stuff like that, how you expect no man not to grab on you? And just basically pointing all the fault at the women for being assaulted, but it's just like, you guys should have self-control to not want to do something like that. Now the aunties that was wilding and they like that and they want that attention, then go for that. But you going for the female, like the video they was showing, she was like a light-skinned girl and the dude was recording it, and next thing you know, like endless dudes start. They will really rip at their clothes, and it was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of dudes surrounding her, like pulling her neck, her hair, just assaulting her, and I'm just like, what? Even with a few people, let's not even get into the rapes and the people who was assaulted. That one girl didn't even go there. She was just driving through the neighborhood and shit, and a nigga got in her car and all this, and tried to sexually assault her. But luckily, a lot of the women were saying that it was at least one man who helped out and spoke up or got in between it. But it's really sad that as a collective, people was acting like that.
It was a lot of females like that, like some who was just around at the time because they was probably just getting food or just minding their own business.
They probably lived there, because I'm pretty sure they shut like a good majority of a street down, or like they, some people probably need to get through that way.
And when they was interviewing some officer, he was saying like, I mean, we watching, we looking, but I don't know, I feel like at the time, since they didn't really have as much control, or I feel like they just didn't really care too much because it's black folk. But I don't know, he was saying stuff like, we're watching, we're hoping everybody is safe, but I mean, I haven't arrested no one on the basis of an assault or nothing, but it's like a lot of women was definitely being assaulted, raped, and all types of stuff. And it's just kind of sad. And it's like they surrounded these women's cars too. Like the women who was driving, and then they just they getting in their cars and they trying to move and stuff, and they couldn't. It was some video I saw. I don't know where they was going, but they was like in a line, like trying to get somewhere, And some dude was like grabbing on this one girl, and she's like, move, and he's not trying to move. They just recording, nobody doing nothing. Like, it's just so sad to see.
That's the thing too, is a lack of help. Like, and I feel like this plays into like social media now, because comparing it to now to then, I can't speak on like everything, because you know I haven't been to like a huge thing, but I have been to a few parties and like block parties and different things where I'm around different people and stuff like that. And speeding on what? Like, anyways, but I've been to a few, you know, things, a lot of things and stuff like that. I've been around a lot of people, and I'm not going to say that it doesn't happen, because I'm pretty sure it still does happen, but to the degree that was happening at Freaknik to now, I don't think it's still happening to that degree.
Yeah.
Like, not going to say that the men and young men and boys now have, you know, more respect, but if you touch up on somebody or get in somebody's car and rape them, they can get on Twitter right now and be like, this person did this, at this time, It's blown up on all social medias, and the change has to happen because everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
And people have to uphold, you know, their businesses and everything like that. Back then, they didn't have social media or anything, so you could tell somebody, oh, I went through
Like,
so
yeah, and just
did like, you know, or they don't have no way outlet to like explain what happened, or they have nothing to like be like, oh, this is what happened to me, this person did this, oh, they look like this, or, you know, they have nothing. But now it's just like, and that stuff doesn't fly either. A lot of people don't like that. But now it's like, you know, if you run up and touch a female or anything like that, either her friends is going to defend her if she has a bunch of niggas she know, or male friends, male companions, boyfriend, anything, they going to do something about it. So I feel like nowadays, to like normalize what they like, what I'm trying to say is, if they did what they was doing back then, I don't think it would fly because of social media. Oh, someone gonna be recording you groping on them, They posting that right now. They're not posting that 20 years later, and now these niggas got kids and families and shit, and it's too late, you know, no, they're posting that right now. Like, if a female was getting recorded or anything like that, and say for example you recording it and it's a female getting like touched on by like 5 different niggas and all this extra shit, they're done, because you are posting it on the internet right now. Everyone, they're gonna find all 5 of them niggas, and they're gonna get prosecuted. But you can't do that back then. So I feel like that's the big difference with everything, is like the social media is really helping out with applying justice and making sure that people are safe. And also another thing, I know I'm talking a lot.
It's okay. Also
another thing, and the reason why people probably aren't as, you know, dependent to doing that, is because people are getting, you know, having consequences for it. Back then, a lot of men probably thought the same way. Oh, you should dress appropriately and we won't do anything to you. Or you should dress like this. If you wear short shorts, then you deserve to get your butt grabbed or something like that. And so many men thought that way, and that was okay. And, you know, they didn't have much of a force or anything to like change that. But nowadays it's like, someone does that, they're getting prosecuted, they're getting canceled, So that specific punishment that someone went through will not necessarily scare people into like not wanting to do it. Like, you know, you did wrong for groping a woman in public nowadays. Yeah. Because of like how you've seen people get shown on social media and how they get canceled and shit. So that's another thing too. There weren't any examples back then to show like, oh, you want to do that? Boom, we're going to do this, that, and the third. They didn't have none of that. So it's just like, you know,
that is true. I was about to say, I feel like social media does play a big impact on stuff, because this is mostly a side note, but do you know who the Dalai Lama is? Like that monk person that they be looking up to. I don't know too much about it, and I don't know if you've seen it, but he, like, you know, the monks that wear the little like orange thing and then they're bald and stuff. Okay, so did you hear about So he's like they call him the Dalai Lama, and he I don't know what he was doing. He was speaking or something, and he had a little boy in front of him, and it was so nasty. I'm sorry. It's just basically like he was like they were saying, what was the word they used? They said he was I don't want to say caressing, but he was like talking to the little boy, and then he kissed him on the lips, and then he asked the little boy to suck his tongue on camera, mind you. He's on camera. I don't know what he's doing, but as soon as it hit the internet, bro, everybody was canceling him.
Exactly.
He had to make a whole apology and stuff. And first of all, I don't even know why he needed to, of course, for his image, because that's a big image he has to uphold. He is like a leader to a religion at that. So it was just fucked up. And to be honest, it just goes to show how like social media does kind of play an impact on how things get dealt with, I guess. So yeah, it was fucked up though. And I'm just like, that's kind of crazy that him being a leader like that and deciding to do that and not know there was gonna be consequences is crazy. For real.
That's what happens. There's no consequences. Like, and it's like all the men that was saying all that, they doing that, they're not getting in trouble. They're not getting prosecuted. They didn't go home. They raped somebody. They going home and they chilling, like, or they touched somebody inappropriately, like they're chilling. And it's just like, dang, you know, that's not good. And also, it's like, for me personally, it should make me hate being a female. That like men could just have access, because I know that, you know, men can get assaulted too, yes, and it's very unlooked upon because they're men. So it's like, why wouldn't you want that? But to the degree that these niggas was moving back then, man, it's just like, bro. But on a good note, everyone had fun. Yeah. Not everyone, but some people had fun. Yeah. Some people said their experiences were great. They got to spend time with their friends. Some people met their future husbands and future wives. Some people, it's like a fun time, like how we have spring fling, or like, spring break activities and stuff like that. You know, it's happening all over again. But people are smart. People have supervision. Yeah. You know, and you know, it's a different time now. But yeah, people claim they had fun. You know, it looked like it was lit. You know, people dancing, twerking. Their outfits were so cute. Like, the outfits that they had back then was really fire. Like, I really messed with them. But yeah, you know, a lot of people, they have fun. But I feel like this documentary is gonna put more light into the dark aspect of it instead of the lit aspect. Because yeah, it's fun, and yeah, everyone, you know, has a great experience. Oh yeah, the one girl that you said, that was such bad context. The one girl that you said that, like, since she didn't experience it, she can't, like, you know how someone doesn't experience it, but instead of sympathizing, they act like you know, because it didn't happen to them, but it happens. Yeah, so she was just talking about how she feels like the documentary is cool and stuff, but she feels like they're gonna touch too much on like the negative aspects of it. And she was saying that she had fun and everything, and people are talking about all the sexual assault stuff. And she was saying that she feels like she feels like the purpose of the documentary is not to, like, you know, I guess look at it in a positive light, and rather just to kind of bash everybody. But I feel like that's not the case though. I feel like they're gonna do both, but they're just gonna bring more awareness to what actually was going on, because I feel like that's important. I mean, even if no one really can do much about it anymore, I feel like, you know, it's still kind of good to just bring awareness to it, because again, just because it ain't happened to her don't mean it didn't happen. And that's the problem, I feel like, nowadays, because folks would be like, well, that ain't happened to me, or I was fine, I was good, but the whole time it's like other people did go through that, and just because you didn't doesn't mean it didn't happen. So yeah, I think that's just one thing that some people are kind of concerned about, I guess, because I mean, it was a good thing and stuff like that. It started off the basis of something positive, but it's like, again, stuff did happen. So I don't know, it's kind of like just bringing out the truth for real. So yeah, no, I agree. At the end of the day, it's all entertainment. We can't even sit down here and get to the nitty gritty of it, because what is the point of bringing it back 20 something years later? Yeah, because it's old. It's been happened, but that's what they like to do. They have nothing else to talk about now that'll get people's attention. So let's find something. Oh, let's go get the Freaknik and, you know, spin this off. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. We want to entertain people. You know what? I think the government, they fucked up again. They trying to distract us with this Freaknik shit, and they back there working, trying to get this earth situated. I hope they fucking do. I actually looking for some Illuminati applications right now. I'm ready. I know who I'm sacrificing. Like I said, she better be ready, because I'm ready. It's not you, but
I know it ain't. Better not be me.
It's not you.
I mean, no, I don't want to be a sacrifice. I don't want to go out like that. That'd be kind of crazy.
That's not the right way. But yeah, I think if we want to get down to a conspiracy level, yeah, this shit is all a way.
All people are focusing on right now. That's all
literally
I
the
see.
Freaknik documentary, bro. TikTok, my timeline is going crazy right now. Like, Freaknik. Someone speaking about it. Someone talking about their experience.
Somebody auntie talking about it. Talking about some.
I went to a few Freakniks and and all this extra shit. Like, you know. So I feel like whenever something big like this happened, the government, they fucked up. They did some dumb shit and they trying to fix it. And right now, or not even that. You know what's going? It's so much going on in the world right now that no one even cares to think about or talk about. And this is something that's easy, quick, gets people's attention. And, you know, And also, it's like, with the sexual assault things, it's like, that's going to even bring more attention to that, which is good. I'm pretty sure that's why they wanted to bring it up. But at the end of the day, it's just like, it's sad.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Bad Decisionz. Look out for that documentary that's coming out soon. We'll probably do a reactions video on it. And also, we are coming to an end of our first season.
Yes.
This is our 9th episode. We're going to end off with 10, so one more.
Yep.
Big 1-0.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
No, it really is. And we're going to put a little compilation together of like all the funniest moments we've had, and and we'll react to it and like post that on YouTube as like the end. And you know, we're gonna come back with a new season.
New season 2 starting back in the fall, hopefully. We'll have a new little setup. It's gonna look nice.
Hopefully, man. That's what we hope for. Too bad.
But so before we finish off though, Kamari, will you end us off with the quote?
I got you. Making bad decisions is a part of life, and it's about what you take from it now and how you move in the future. So continue to make bad decisions, you guys, because it helps you become a better person.
Yes, it really does.
Yes, see you guys. Well, just tune in to the next episode.
Yep, tune into the next episode. Last one will be audio.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the second to last, well, the full final recap will be video, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. But the official last episode, though, in terms of our, like, you know,
it's going to be audio. But we had a great run.
Yeah.
Very proud of us.
Got this far.
The growth is real. Remember the microphone? We got the microphone situated, the camera situated, set up, everything. Things take time, y'all. Don't give up on it as much as hard as it may seem. Just keep going. So,
All right. But thank y'all again.
Thank you for listening.
Have a great rest of y'all week.
Yes.